Oh my God, fastest 2:00 Gabby Thomas got destroyed by Melissa Jefferson 2025 SSO and back at Grand Slam track. Women's 200 meters. Melissa Jefferson Woodard is here. She's like the queen of Grand Slam right now. That's right. And here's Gabby Thomas. Yeah, she's back running the short sprint races. She came in second place in Miami. She won the long sprints in Kingston. So I know she really wants to get back at Melissa Jefferson. Tamari Davis came in second in Miami for this race distance. Oh, sorry, my mistake. There's Tamari Davis. Jaden Mays is also here. She's another one of those super fast Oregon Ducks from the Olympic trials in 2024 for this race. She made it all the way to the finals. Selma Davies is racing too. She get cheered on by her hometown crowd. And the last person in this race is Solera Barnes. She had an amazing indoor season and became the U.S. indoor champion at 60 meters. This is another awesome group of runners. And after what Kenny Bernardi just did, I'm sure they're all excited to run really well in front of this great crowd. Thomas started off pretty quickly, but she just lost about half a meter. Woodard needs to start running faster now because Ashley Smith is running an amazing curve and also doing really well. Jefferson Witten got straight with a good 2-meter lead. Thomas has got some serious work to do, but she ran a time of 24.99 seconds. Well. Oh, wow. She doesn't even want to look at Gabby and be like, sorry. Look at Gabby's face. Oh, you have to remember that Melissa is actually the first runner on the relay team. She's someone who runs the curve part. This is a track that's perfect for curve runners. This is, like you said, it's a completely different 200-meter race here. The curve is really wide. Once you straighten up on the home straight part, you've only got about 75 meters left to run. Yes, and I know that's what Melissa was thinking when she got to that straightaway part. She was like, this straightaway is short, I'm going to win. I don't have to hold on for that much longer this time. And she did hold on. So that's not just a personal best time for her. It's also another record for this track and stadium. Wow, and she did all this in the rain. I mean, at first you think, well, Gabby didn't get a good start because you're thinking, yeah, Dina Asher-Smith was quick off the line. But then you suddenly see that Jefferson Wooden is way out there ahead. But Gabby usually catches up to people, doesn't she? She does. But sometimes when people are that far ahead, I know there had to be a moment where Gabby was like, wait a second. She's actually pretty far ahead. There might have been a little bit of worry when getting to the straightaway because there was so much distance to make up. And you can see on Melissa's face, she knows that Gabby's going to be coming after her, but she has to keep going strong. And she did keep going strong and had the power to keep her speed up in this 200-meter race. This is a huge win over the Olympic champion in the 200 meters, and she really wanted that win badly. You look at, well, they didn't show it on that replay and the rain is back, but Gabby Thomas was really tight, kind of fighting to get there. But she didn't make it. She got 8 points for her effort. Davis got 3rd place in the end. What an amazing view to watch. Welcome back. So right now we have this 200-meter race. The Grand Slam track event that happened in Philadelphia, which was like probably about a month ago, where Melissa Jefferson beat Gabby Thomas, and we all know Melissa Jefferson as a 100-meter runner, but lately she has been trying out the 200-meter race, and to be honest, when it comes to the 200-meter race, Gabby Thomas is a really hard athlete to beat. She's very hard to beat when it comes to the 200-meter race. So to see Melissa Jefferson as a 100-meter runner competing and beating Gabby Thomas was super awesome. But at the end of the day, we all know we love Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas is a great athlete. But just to see so much competition in the track and field world is just an awesome moment and an awesome feeling. Yes, the competition in track and field is just getting bigger and bigger. So I just know that the World Championships is going to be absolutely crazy. The World Championships, which will be coming up in September, is going to be wild because there are so many athletes who are putting in their best effort and giving it everything they've got done. It's just a great moment, and I've been saying it for a while now. The Grand Slam track event is such an awesome event for track and field runners because look at it. Many athletes have been doing track and field and not really making as much money from it as they should have because they're not really big names in the sport, or many of the sponsorships aren't really reaching out to them to actually sponsor them. And sometimes, if it's not for sponsorships, which they get from the big brands like Puma, Adidas, Nike. You all know in Jamaica, we have Digicel, Flow, Wada. Yeah, man. If they're not getting those sponsorships, sometimes they're not really making much money. So the Grand Slam track event is a great event for all of the track and field fans out there. And come on, hearing that the grand prize is like 100,000 US dollars, and yeah, I just need to go out there and win like probably 1 or 2 races. We know at least I will be bringing my best game just to win that. 100,000 US dollars because that can do a whole lot. So the Olympic 100-meter medalist Melissa Jefferson clocked a time of 21.99 seconds in the women's 200-meter at the Grand Slam meet in Philadelphia on Saturday, beating Olympic 200-meter gold medalist Gabby Thomas at the Franklin Field. Jefferson, Melissa, who usually runs the shorter sprint, said her 200-meter training really worked after a third-place finish in Miami earlier that month. She said, "I've been training for it. I told myself what happened in Miami wasn't going to happen again." She said that, so I guess she probably lost in the 200-meter race in Miami, and she came back and she totally dominated in Philadelphia. So we have the Grand Slam track event in Jamaica first, then they went to Miami, then they went to Philadelphia. But the one in Philadelphia, they didn't have any Jamaicans. Most of the runners in this 200-meter race were like mostly from the United States. The majority of the runners in this 200-meter race were American. So even though it's a great race, we definitely wanted more variety of runners, at least like literally from all over the different countries. But I guess they didn't make it or didn't get the chance to, we all know, compete in this race. But however, it was definitely a great race. So if you enjoyed that video, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. That way we'll all be fully notified. Our goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers for this season. So if you haven't subscribed to us yet, you definitely need to do so. And when you subscribe, hit that post notification bell. However, once more, thanks for watching.